Okay. So, here I am. Lilith. Singing orderly. Might be pretty unlikely. This fight's very hard. So it's not like I'm very consistent. It's not too hard to even screw up like phase 1. But I've got my elixir on, so I'm at max armor. And the max reduction. I've got my cooldown set up so I can generally survive any she throws at me. I got a good crit RNG session to start here. So, because this camera's zooming out, I know it's not a wave pattern, she's going to summon ads. These ads can pull you, although they don't do it too often. And, okay, that's an interestingly bugged wave pattern. So basically I'm using all my cooldowns there to tank that set of waves. So that I don't have to deal with the waves, because while the ads are alive, she'll constantly be spamming those wave patterns. And keeping track of both is just too much for me. So I use all my cooldowns there so I can tank the ads, because the ads drop those little blood boils there. Those explode after 10-ish seconds and will instantly kill me unless I use all my cooldowns at once. So I gotta do my best to kill those, and it's a little bit more tight because I don't have much consistent DPS. That's the element of this fight I've chosen to like interact with or struggle with. In exchange for that, I can tank through waves when I want to, so it simplifies the ad phase a lot in this phase. So she's on my chips, I can tank away, she'll land on me. Oh no, I got hit by one. Luckily, had my cooldowns up. So she's going to start spawning 2 foils instead of 1. Pop my cooldowns here because I screwed that up. I got focused on trying to kill them, and I got outsmarted by that wave pattern. Usually it's pretty easy to kill these, but sometimes she'll like pop them down, and then she'll run off and do a wave pattern. And it's pretty tense, because I'm trying to kill them while dodging the wave pattern without running out of time. Get in pretty soon here, but she's gonna probably jump up and do one more wave. Weird pattern. I think I was a little low in health, so that probably would have killed me. Okay, that's a clean phase 1. So phase 2 is different, but a lot trickier. There's a lot more I have to run away from because I'm gonna need to save my cooldowns for messy skull phases running in circles. Probably not gonna win this. So, once again, the opening's pretty free. I get to does her little attacks, and I get to just kind of try to DPS. Okay, so the first one, she always goes from top to bottom. I gotta stay out of that stuff. She'll pop this, and the key is that basically all those blood puddles start spawning the skulls that are chasing me. So when she roars like this, I gotta run in circles so I can just keep dodging these attacks, despite what it looks like. It's not so bad. But that AoE is deadly. I need 2 defenses to survive it, and if I use those 2 defenses, I'm not going to have it when I need them. So, once again, we're going to the edge, we're staying on the far end here. We're going to try and stay in this blood puddle here, because if she puts one blood puddle down on top of another, you can't potentially cancel it. I'm going to pop my shouts here, so I can run fast, and safely stay away from the big slam. Now we just have a little bit of defense. This is very slow, because I don't get the fight much. Okay, we're gonna go over to center. Which way is she going? Alright, we're gonna go to this end here. Ouch. And we're gonna go back in here. Okay, she's roaring again. Pop a cooldown. Start running in circles here. Ooh, good DPS. Alright, I think she's gonna do something. Okay, she's gonna flat next. I should have taken a bit more DPS. I thought she was roaring to do that like run in circles attack. Okay, here's where it gets hard, and here's where I pop cooldowns, because I want to get out of here before it collapses, and I'm also trying to dodge these skulls. These skulls hit very hard, she'll suck me in, so I want to dash out. And I want to take these ads back to her, because I have a way of making them explode, so I can use those ads like as bombs on her. You can see I got some nice damage there. Alright, she's going to dash away. And basically you can see the platform's getting smaller, but the main thing is all those skulls you see floating around. Very deadly. Even with my cooldowns up, if I get hit by like 3 of them, I'm still dead, and you saw how they're coming in with a big stack there. Gonna get away, woo. That's always pretty spooky. When she gets beneath half, everything she does is going to start spawning those skulls. Wait till the slam. That slam will one-shot, and again, in this phase, I need to be more careful about my cooldowns, because anytime she puts the skulls out, I want my cooldowns out. So, I'll use like my shorter cooldown here to run in circles. Oh god. I am in the wrong side, I might die. Woo! She used a different attack than I thought she was going to. Popped all my cooldowns, so I'm actually quite vulnerable right now.
I need more.
Already that gets scary. So you can see she's putting all these blood puddles down, and that's where all those skulls spawn from. Okay, dash out of this. That slam. Big scary. Good, we got the bomb blow. Do up her own ads on. Big damage. Big damage. Alright, we're gonna see which way is she flying. She's flying here. Okay, she's spawning a puddle. Alright, we got to dash out of this again when she sucks me in. I can resist that, but I find I just want to use the cooldowns earlier in case anything goes wrong with the skulls. Okay. Anytime she goes up like that, she's going to be flying to one side. I'm really tanky, so the blood puddle's here. Alright. So this is where I tank some skulls. Whoa, no! And I can run through these badly placed puddles because I'm very tanky, so I can actually tank a few skulls. No, no, no! Alright. Not so bad. Not so bad. Load the ads on her for some good damage. And we can stagger her. No, we can't. So now, anytime she jumps up and does this, it's always going to be spawning skulls, making this pretty spooky. Good, we got her to put it on another puddle. Dashing away. Ow, that skull. We can stagger her here. That little bar underneath is a stagger bar filling up. Good damage. Staggers her and removes some of the blood puddling too, so that makes it a little easier. Alright, which way is she gonna fly? Fly here. A little circle on this side. So she's gonna be doing her.
I'm not ready yet.
That slam can corner you, so you don't want to be running. You want to be running like along the edge, because if she puts it in the dead center when the platform gets this small, you're gonna have a very rough time. We're gonna dash out of this once again. Wait till it comes to ours. Get here, so the ads are all in place. Blow them up. Boom. 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 There we go. Okay, so we're running to this side. She's setting the platform off. We're dashing back into here. Skulls don't hurt that much, so even though this is very spooky, okay, stop smiling skulls. So now this attack gets real spooky. It's important to try and run along the edge, because otherwise there's just no room to dodge the big slam. And she's doing it way more because she's actually very low. It goes on a lot longer.
I must wait.
Popping all my cooldowns because this is a really bad placement, and she goes to the other side now. Oh my god. That's so scary. We really want her to see that whirlwind attack right now. We want her to be summoning some more ads, so we can do more damage to her. That's like the key here. Alright.
I must wait.
And we gotta go all the way to the other side. And try to dodge these. Okay, we're done with skulls right now. I'm using like all of my cooldowns. We're getting away here. Don't go in back early, that would be a fatal mistake. is she running to? So we gotta run like a full circle around this time.
I need time to do that.
Yeah, there we go. Now we've got it. Clean recording. So that's my hyper tanky barbarian build using things like this iron skin aspect, perfect on an amulet, so I can have it as basically another challenging shout, but with an even shorter cooldown and a huge shield. Perfect malignant heart of the brutal variety here, that just another 20% damage reduction is why you could see me tanking some of those skulls and even some of those waves when my cooldowns weren't up. This amulet in general is god tier, perfect close, which is nice against the skulls, I think, and +3 to all defensive, making these more powerful than this aspect, which is why I'm always trying to swing like this, so I can keep this 20%. If you swing at the air, it goes up. The fortify is actually very important. I'm literally not running the Edgemaster aspect here, so my damage is very bad. It could literally be like 30% better, and it's just not. Well, 20% better, but like a big chunk better. But I am so defensively oriented here. If you look through my defenses, I have a ton of life. I'm almost at half damage while fortified, which is why I'm using this and Paragon board to stay very fortified, so I never have that going down there. Well healthy, which is important because I'm going to be at full health if I'm trying to tank it one shot. I get another 24%. That's Paragon board, and I'm using things specifically to enhance magic nodes that give that. This is really nice for waves. This is just on the amulet, but this is nice for waves because she's always going to be far away when she does it. This passively pretty nice, passively pretty nice. So basically, on top of that, I'm using an Iron Skin Elixir, so I am armor capped. 85% is the damage reduction, but it'll show higher. So that's basically how I get around the most complex and difficult parts of this fight by instead being really tanky and just not engaging with them so much. So like you saw, I got tagged by a number of the skulls, but as long as I was trying to dodge them and not just vacuuming them all up, it didn't kill me. There were a few rough wave patterns or a few wave clips, I think, and none of those got me. I've got 108 stacks of the stacking debuff, and I still really wasn't taking. I was under no real pressure from the Blood Orb creation doing damage. So, yeah, and that's my Tanky Lilith clear, and it seems I'm actually somewhat consistent at phase 2 now, even though this is my second clear. Thanks for watching.